I was shocked, but not surprised, when YouTube took down one of my videos recently. I was shocked because everything I said in the video was absolutely accurate and honest. The only conceivable problem was that the video didn't follow the authorized line being heavily promoted by governments all over the world. A huge number of doctors now agree with me that governments have made huge mistakes in the way they've dealt with this virus. I've been saying this since February. Their propaganda has created much fear, and I don't think anyone in government now denies that the number of people dying because of the lockdowns, the so-called cure for the coronavirus, will be far, far greater than the number who will die from the virus itself. Governments everywhere have distorted truths and misled their populations. My only aim has always been to provide some truths and hopefully some reassurance. I have never allowed advertising or sponsorship on my videos or my website. Both exist as what used to be called a public service. I don't make TV or radio programs, and I don't write articles or columns anymore. Everything I've written or recorded about the coronavirus has resulted in my reputation being trashed so much that I'd have been far better off if I kept my thoughts to myself. But I've never been able to do the sensible thing. My life's been one of fighting for lost and difficult causes and truths. I've spent many years battling for people and animals without enough care for the consequences. And I'm pretty used to being banned and lied about and sneered at and patronized. I said I was shocked but not surprised by YouTube's decision. I wasn't surprised because YouTube seems to have got itself a rather unfortunate reputation for censoring people who put up videos on its channel. Well, it's their channel, they're the publishers, so they can, if they like, allow only state-approved lobbyists to put up videos. But if anyone from YouTube ever bothers to watch this before deciding to ban it, because it doesn't follow the official party line, I've got a thought for you. Some years ago, I resigned from a well-paid column on a British Sunday newspaper because the editor refused to print a column of mine questioning the validity of the Iraq war. I didn't believe in the weapons of mass destruction's claim, and I thought we were being lied to. And I didn't see any point in writing a column if I wasn't allowed to express my honestly felt views. Resigning from that column on a matter of principle meant that I didn't get any more newspaper work. Editors don't much like columnists who have principles, and it cost me dear in financial terms. But that newspaper has been dying slowly ever since. The circulation fell by about 90% in the years which followed. Now, you could argue that the circulation fell that much because I resigned, and I wouldn't stop you if you did, but I wouldn't really believe it. And you could argue that the circulation fell because all newspapers are losing circulation, and that's true. But this particular newspaper has lost a devil of a lot more circulation than it should have done. And I think I know why. It's slowly dying because it's lost its integrity. It doesn't stand for anything. It didn't respect its readers, and the readers saw or sensed that lack of respect. In a way, it's tricky being a publisher. If you're going to retain your integrity and ensure that your readers or viewers know that you respect their intelligence, then you have to put up with people wanting to write or say things you don't agree with. When the men and women in suits tell you to ban this or censor that, you have to have the guts to say no, or someone else with more integrity will come along and put you out of business. You obviously have to censor people who tell blatant lies or want to publish dangerous or illegal material, but you can't suppress the truth and expect to retain goodwill and respect. Leaving people alone to tell the truth or share their opinions needs courage and basic integrity. You have to recognize that you can't have freedom without a free press. Remember those newspaper editors in old cowboy movies? They always had the courage to print the truth. It was H.L. Mencken who wrote that the relationship of a journalist to a politician should be that of a dog to a lamppost. And it was Theodore Roosevelt who, to paraphrase slightly, wrote that thinking there must be no criticism of the establishment is not only unpatriotic and servile, but morally treasonable. It seems to me that the people at YouTube don't have either integrity or courage. More importantly, they don't realise that the heart and soul of any publishing company belongs to the readers. The video of mine, which YouTube took down, contained nothing but the truth. I've been researching and writing medical matters for a long time, a lot longer than YouTube's been in existence. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to write or say something that I think is wrong. Why did they try to censor me? They could, I suppose, be like those terrible students who want to ban anyone who says something they don't like. But I don't think that's it. That would make no commercial sense. Maybe they just prefer to follow the safe route and specialise in publishing videos of ducks on roller skates. But I don't think that's it. That wouldn't make commercial sense either. Or maybe they just disapprove of original thinking that doesn't fit neatly into government-approved propaganda. I was banned in China years ago, so I know how that works. Statist, fascist, establishment organisations have been doing it for a long, long time. Look at what happened to Dr. John Snow, Dr. Semmelweis and many more. I think YouTube's maybe been got at. I don't think it's YouTube anymore. I think it's them-tube. I think they're suppressing material which the authorities don't want publishing. I think that the men and women in suits have convinced them that anyone who questions authority is a mad, dangerous conspiracy theorist. Well, look at my track record. It's all listed on my website. I'm not mad and I'm not a conspiracy theorist, though I suppose that if you're a fascist dictator, I might be considered dangerous. This time it's a lot easier for me than when I resigned as a columnist, and prior to that I resigned as a GP because I disapproved of what the government was doing. I don't get paid to put videos on YouTube. Working out what to say and recording videos takes time and energy, and there are lots of other things I'd rather be doing with the time and energy I've got left. If I pack up making these little videos, I'll just put the same stuff on my website. It means I won't have to comb my hair, or what's left of it, and I won't have to struggle with YouTube, which I don't find as user-friendly as it could be. I don't want to be a guest on someone else's channel if they don't want me there. I did consider taking down all my videos, but decided not to for now, though if they remove this one, I won't put up any more. I don't want to be associated with a channel which seems to me to serve only as a mouthpiece for fascist, statist, oppressive propaganda. So I don't really care what YouTube decides to do. If they want to restore a little of that lost integrity, they could put back the video they banned. It was called Why Are You Now in Great Danger? And the script in its entirety is on my website so that anyone who's interested can read it and wonder why the devil they censored it. So let's see if YouTube has the bottle to leave this video in place. I wonder how many people have recorded videos criticising them. Or if the channel is run by wee, cowering, timorous beasties, and they're so desperate to suck up to the establishment that they ban this one as well. And if the sycophants at YouTube ban me completely, I really don't give a fig. I was banned and suppressed long before YouTube appeared and long before the internet appeared. Once before, when I was banned, I wrote that I would, if necessary, write my articles out in longhand and hand them out on street corners, or sell my books from a wheelbarrow. And I still mean that. If they do remove this or any of my other videos, then everyone who cares about freedom and free speech will know that YouTube is no more than a worthless propaganda vessel specializing in indoctrination. The script of this video is going on my website, and I hope everyone who can do so will put the tape in places where YouTube can't remove it. I'm banned from Facebook and so on because I'm considered a threat. It's the modern-day version of book burning. So put this tape on your Facebook page or Twitter or whatever, or put a link to my website so that people can read the truth directly. Tell everyone to watch or listen or read my website. It's all free, no ads, no sponsors. No one ever tells me what to write or what not to write. Stand up for the truth. It really is quite important. That's all from the old bloke in the chair. Thanks for watching, and thank you very much for all your support.